the Barn Burner and ZingoTV app in the respective app stores on iOS and Android. And ZingoTV is also available on Roku sticks, Amazon Fire TV sticks, Google Chromecast, and all smart TVs 2016 forward. It's free. Download it. Don't be cheapskates. All right. I know I'm in trouble here. Welcome to another edition of Lavish. I got three fabulous ladies. What am I doing here, Sam? What am I doing?
What do you mean? What are you doing here, Joe? This is super exciting. This is an exclusive episode of Lavish here today. We are joined with two beautiful ladies.
Hold on. I got to say something, Sam, before we start, because this guy, Christopher, has been blowing up my phone. Okay? Look.
Blowing up your phone about what?
I know you ladies want to know this. All right, PlayStation 5. All over. Yeah, look at her face. All over Toronto, all over Canada, all over the world. It's non-existent. All right?
In like 10 minutes.
Not even.
We tried.
So listen. So yesterday, Christopher, we told them, you promised for a Christmas present, you're going to give him a PlayStation 5 if he gets his marks over 75. Well, I negotiated. Yeah, wait, hold on.
I can get my marks over 75. I want a PlayStation 5 too.
Your marks were 69, weren't they?
You get a PlayStation. You get a PlayStation 5.
Xbox. I got an Xbox. I don't need a PlayStation, but I negotiated. Now, the guy who was going to give me the PlayStation said 75 doesn't work. 75 doesn't work. He told me he has to get, since it's a PlayStation 5, an 85 or higher, and he'll throw in a game and also a controller. Okay, Sam? So
okay.
Christopher, watching this, I know he watches, 85 or higher, you get Sam's going to get you a PlayStation 5. And Sam, for that matter, Talicia and Suzette want a PlayStation 5 also. So come on.
They both want a PlayStation 5 too?
Yeah, little Levi's been dying for one. He needs one.
And little Kyle needs one too.
Oh my goodness.
Tim needs one too.
Christian, little Christopher, little Michael Jackson, little everybody needs one. Nobody needs Xbox or what?
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised you guys like the PlayStations. I mean, Joe is an Xbox type of guy. Do you guys not like the Xbox kind of thing? Like, is that out of it? Nobody cares, right? Like, so dead silent. Sorry, Joe. I was hoping that one of them could be like, oh yeah, Xbox is cool too, but I guess it's PlayStation all the way today.
All right, go ahead. I got three ladies here. Sam, you're in control this time. I got to relax and comb my hair a little bit. Come on.
Oh my goodness. So welcome. It is so great to have you guys here on Lavish. I absolutely love your show. I know I was watching a couple of episodes and I was like, oh my gosh, Joe, we need to have them on here ASAP. We need to talk about their show, talk about everything like that, get our fans on their fan base too.
Because they tell it like it is, Sam. Come on, you cut to the chase. They tell it like it is.
I know. Okay.
At 10 o'clock.
Right? Yeah, so I don't want to, I feel like now that you guys are hosts and everything like that, I'm going to give the space to you guys to kind of talk about your show and talk about yourselves here. So go ahead, take it away and tell us about everything that's been going on and how you guys like it so far and everything.
G, you go ahead.
I was just about to say, let Sue go first. So this is part of like one of the greatest part of our dynamics on the show is like, it's fun working with my sister, right? So we also like, we were fighting a long, well, not that much long ago. We got to not age ourselves too much.
Yeah, don't be aging me.
But now we get to come on the show and get like a million zeros to be
Don't tell everybody your secret contract.
I'm a Kanye.
With you, not with Sue. You make more than Sue.
I got more zeros than you. Blah, blah. But yeah, it's great getting to find out about what's going on in people's lives and love lives and stuff. Like honestly, this upcoming weekend is gonna be my most favorite show yet. It hasn't happened yet, but it's the best letter that I've gotten so far. Sue hasn't read it yet. I have. I can't wait. It's gonna be like it's gonna be bananas. You're gonna laugh the entire time because it's so anti-Sue and so me. That's it. I want to get relationships.
Wait, what does anti-Sue mean? Like, what does that mean?
Lovey-dovey, like it's lovey-dovey and like
lovey-dovey.
Hold on.
So are you guys like? So I know you guys are sisters here. So are you guys like the polar opposites of each other? Like just like you know what I mean, personality-wise?
Yeah, I'm the cute one.
Okay.
Hold on, I got
Oh
a
my
question. I got a question here.
Okay.
I see her thing is Her Majesty Suzette. Am I
Yes.
supposed to bow down here or what?
Of course. You're in greatness. You should acknowledge.
No. Greatness. What greatness? I don't see Ric Flair here. Come on.
No, I'm Mary Lloyd. I'm Mary Lloyd Floyd Webber, man. I am the king of the
Floyd
queen
Webber.
of
Who's Floyd Webber? Floyd Mayweather. Floyd
No,
Mayweather.
we got it right.
Floyd Webber. Come on.
That's
Oh
a
my
good name for him.
Catch that, Joe. I know you're gonna catch that one.
Yeah, well, I got everything. All right, so we heard from your sister. Now, do you want to rebuttal what your sister said?
No, she says it like it is. Like I'm still the cute one, and we talk about different topics because we're different. Her and I are basically different generation gaps. So she looks at things a lot differently than I look at things, right?
Mhm.
Not by that much gap, but yeah.
But you guys tell it what it is together. So it's like the two
Yeah.
different perspectives giving like that insight. So that's so good. So it's not just one person, it's both insight, hot and cold, just in there and just boom. Love that. So for some people who don't know, so is it anybody who can write you guys a letter? Is this how it works? Or is it just like
no,
so
anybody can write us. We've gotten lots of letters. Anybody can write us a letter, and we kind of discuss during the week of what letter we want to use. We're using different approaches this week because last week I read a letter and T didn't know anything about it till the day of, and this week we're doing the same with me, this to give different reactions and how we react to things. So and anybody can email us. We got a letter in the mail. We were happy. They actually
I
for
got a letter here. I got a letter for both you guys. Even Sam is
Waiting on yours.
Yes, I got a letter. Okay, let's start with T here. Okay, T. What best describes your sister? Describe in 3 words your sister.
In 3 words.
And that letter comes from that letter comes from a Mark. So go ahead. I can't pronounce his last name. So look.
All right, Mark. In 3 words describing Susie, I'm going to start with old.
I agree. Go ahead.
Older. Creative and over the top.
If she goes over the top, she goes into Niagara Falls there. Come on.
Right. Why don't you see I'm trying to drive in there.
All right,
over the top like dramatic or over the top like extra? Like over the top what?
No,
like,
she means dramatic. She's not right.
Dramatic?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stick with over the top. Like it's family at the end of the day, and I have to live with her.
Well, same question to you about your sister, Sue.
My sister is more the analytical side of. She's more analytical. She's definitely the sappy of us too. She's more romantic than me. And I find she's just like she's very strong. She's a lot stronger than I am.
Let's stick with that one.
I'm a sap. At least when it comes to our mother.
So here's the final question. This one comes from Scott Young, and Sam, it's also for you, Scott Young. So Sam has come on here in Lavish and said she doesn't date anybody younger than 86 years old. 86 years old. 86. All right. What are your advice? It says that's what Sam said. Look at her face.
Joe, I wasn't even asking for advice for that. I think he's the one who sees the problem with it.
Scott Young has asked the ladies these questions. What's your advice for Sam for an 86 and older guy to date and have a serious relationship with? T, you want to start it off?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Sue start it off because she's down with the geriatric love.
Yeah, she knows 86, 86 and higher, right? Come on.
You know that song started by Iggy Azalea? That's what comes to my mind. I started from the bottom and now I'm rich because you're dating 86. It's a different. It's a different maturity. At 86, hopefully they're not in long-term care, and they have curfew times.
Bingo.
We're still visiting. Visitor hours is still in on the old age home.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't want to play. They don't play all bingo. Hopefully by then they're more established.
Xbox. Let me tell you, they're not playing Xbox.
How do you know that?
I know 86 years old. I've seen her boyfriends. Come on.
Bingo is fine. Like it's not a big deal. Like I call the numbers. He says bingo.
You know, like,
Bingo Devers.
Bingo!
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, Sam, I'm gonna be honest. The last guy she had was 104 years old. 104 years old, the second oldest guy in the world. And what happened? She screamed bingo, and we never seen him again.
Oh my gosh, Joe.
Do I have to ask where the
man.
bingo was? It they actually playing bingo or was it bingo?
So, like, my only advice about all of this is just make sure that I really like the 86 and up rule. I'm down for a more mature relationship. I would have more of an open relationship so that you can also have fun with hot guys, like younger hot guys. But aside from that, like, just make sure that all the paperwork is intact at the beginning of the relationship. So
Like the
make
will?
sure that
Or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Paperwork?
I would be the
so
will.
that's okay.
The will?
Make sure the will's
She's
down.
like, make sure the paperwork.
Make sure the power of attorney. We got to make sure that there's a clear executor of the funds if anything happens. You don't want to shout bingo and he be no anymore. Then everything is lost, right? Like get it straight, get a good lawyer.
So T, you said you would like to date an 86 and older crowd. Would you like double dating with Sam? They're 86, 89. Come on.
If he's got
Wait,
a
what's
friend, if
What's
he's got a
his
friend,
credit
single
score?
and mingling.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's got a friend, I'm single and mingling. However, like as I said, I'm more of an open person, so I don't put labels on it, but I do put signatures on papers of power of attorney. Well,
See, I would need to know what he made on line 150 last year and what his last credit score rating was.
Nah, but love is for love. Love is not for just the young. I mean, the old people gotta get love too.
Yeah.
Age is just a number, right? So I mean, I was just
but a number.
trying to go with it. See, Joe? Wow, Joe really thought you guys were gonna come on here and bash me.
There's
Joe's
no
so
way.
upset.
I know.
No way, hold on. There's no way she's gonna go with an 86-year-old. That I know. Come on. You had your chance.
Don't.
40, 50-year-old. You're gonna go after, and you're telling your sister is a little bit
No.
older than you. Come on.
No, I'm gonna go after both. That's where you're wrong. I want both of them. I want it all. Why am I stopping at one?
I like
I'm
this.
gonna go for the 86-year-old, and I'm gonna take the 47-year-old, and he got a daddy. I might take him too. I'm just gonna
hear
do
that,
whatever
Joe?
I
You
feel
listen?
like to do.
Sam, so no wonder you wanted this. She's your idol, Sam. Come on.
Yeah, but
Finally. Oh my
girls just want to
goodness.
just have fun. Like it's. I didn't say I'm marrying anybody. Maybe when I'm married, I'll stick with one person. But until then, it's just whoever is my fancy. And I think Sam is like young. Life is short.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. You only have one life to live. Excuse me for the soap opera puns again. But life is short. Enjoy it with whomever, whatever. Make sure it's safe and consensual and good. And be
so
loving. If you
here's
can.
the
That was
final-
really good advice.
the final question. It comes from Ryan. Ryan wants to know, tell it like it is. It's a really good show on the Barn Burner Network. Yeah, great promo, Ryan.
Yeah.
Here. All right.
Thanks.
So tell it like it is. What's the difference between nowadays and when you were like sort of a teenager or in your 20s? It says. And by the way, both you guys are still in your 20s. I don't know what's this guy talking about. Right?
See, I'm starting to like you more, Joe.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Sue, do you want to start?
Must be
What's
the
the difference
mustache
between now
Must
and
be the
then?
mustache.
The differences between now and then, then back then things were so I don't know, I found it more simpler. A guy like you took you to Bahamas for the weekend. You didn't have to know obligation.
Bahamas for the weekend.
Well,
Wow, like
that
Oh,
was
I wanna
that.
go.
I told you I'm cute, so it works for me.
Oh, you just go for the rich guys, rich old guys, 86 and
Oh
older.
no, they weren't.
What
They were,
other kind is there?
That's right.
exactly.
Maybe I should go for the. Never mind. All
Oh
right.
no.
I think because of COVID now, I think it's a totally different atmosphere than what we were before. And in my 20s, it was fun. It was, you didn't you weren't thinking responsibility. You weren't thinking house. You weren't thinking home. You were just thinking to have a good time and have fun and kind of live your life. And, like I said, go to the occasional Bahamas, Jamaica here and there, Mardi Gras, New Orleans.
Ooh.
All over the place.
You didn't tell your mom you were going to. Wait, is she listening? Oh well, I'm a little older now. You didn't tell your mom you were going to New Orleans. You told
Mommy, Susan's confession.
I knew you'd say that. Yeah. So what happened was one time my cousin and I She told her
Get
mother
too
that she was
detailed.
coming here. I told my mother I was going there. They didn't like each other. They weren't talking. So we went to New Orleans for the week.
Hold
Yes,
on, I got your mother on the other line now. Hold on. Patch her in, producer, patch in her mom.
I know she does. I know my sister's texting her right now, going, "You know she did."
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I see that. Yeah, I
But
see her.
on a real, what's different with back in the day, we was young, we're not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
That's like that free willing, like no consequences
Mhm.
times like you don't. I mean, back in the house in the day, I wasn't worried about purchasing a house. I really didn't care. It was fine to date the scrub underneath the bridge and be like, have a good time. It's just so fun. But now it's just like, okay, so what are you driving? What do you mean a C-Class Mercedes? Why don't you have an E?
What about
And
what about if the guy owns 2 networks here, 2 TV networks on 120
that's a great
platforms?
start.
What about that?
That's a great
What's your line on 150?
Never
also wanna
mind.
know-
Not for you to know. I'm
I'm
not
good.
taking the Bahamas.
I'm good for the startup men though. Like I like the men with the startup company. Like it's potential.
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 All right. Final question, and then Sam, you'll take it. Final question.
Okay.
It's unknown guy here, or maybe a
I
lady.
feel like this is Joe's question that he really
No,
wanted
no,
to
it's
know,
not
but
my
he
question.
wanted to ask
It's not
all
my
of us.
question.
He
Because-
actually, you know what? Surprisingly, in the beginning, I used to think all the time like that was true, but then he actually sends me screenshots of like people actually messaging him. Like, so
Good
you know,
girl.
it's actually legit. I always thought I'm like, who's Mark? Who's John? Who are these people? Like, but they're actually
Then
there.
that's
you
a
know?
no name. So I'm gonna no name guy. All right. He wants to know both you guys from Tell It Like It Is. What's your favorite musicians? Take me through.
Positions? Wow.
Not positions.
Position?
Sam can't. Well, I'll ask that question. I'll ask that question.
We gotta have a private. We gotta have a private conversation.
No, I'll ask that question. Positions. I'll ask it. But musician and take me through. It says take us through. What is the perfect date for you guys? I'll start off. Hold on. I'll start off with Sam because she never said anything. She wanted you guys here. So
He's on you, Sam.
You and the
Joe, you know I have the worst experiences with dates. Don't even talk about this. Like,
all right, wait, hold on. I'll tell it all. Let's tell Sam Day today because here it is. She went out with the 104-year-old. She was in the car. She puked. Then she was driving the car back, but she reversed it. Okay, was going in reverse. Okay, anything else, Sam, that I forgot to mention?
Anyways, just disregard what he says. Why don't you guys go ahead and tell us about your best idea of a first date or whatever, like what's going on there. Go ahead.
I think my ideal of a first date might be a walk in Niagara Falls.
Jump over.
No, flowers must be entered at the time of greeting me at the door. The car, and then maybe a little walk along Niagara Falls with hot chocolate and just sitting and talking and getting to know someone. And the keg better come somewhere in between and not worrying about the $300 bill that I'm about to rack up. And
this is where we are complete opposites.
We can sit and chat.
She didn't tell me her favorite position. Come on.
You didn't ask that question, though, Joe.
You didn't earn that. You didn't earn that question yet.
We're gonna leave that for Ariana.
Joe, save that question for the Ariana Grande kind of topic there. We'll talk about that too.
So
for me, it's less about where we go and more about how you treat me and what we do. So I am I'm a sucker for like a real down to earth person. So I want good conversation. I want you to have had things planned. I don't want anything to be too sporadic, like you don't know what to do. So don't take me to a restaurant and not have a reservation. Don't try to get me too
How do you get a reservation at McDonald's for these 86-year-olds? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this is the thing. I if you don't have a lot of money, don't take me to McDonald's. Because it's also telling me that you don't care about my health.
It's all about the sauce.
If you were gonna take me to Swiss Chalet, I'd be like, okay, but you have to have some A game conversation. So you have to be up on your newest books.
Here's my A game conversation. Hold on. Here for every 86-year-old watching. I'm taking out to Lisa to
they have a wealth of.
I'm
Okay.
taking back to Lisa to Swiss Chalet. Isn't this chicken finger looking good? By the way, what's your favorite position? There you go. There's the comment.
I think that's the end of my date. Like I just about to say you can't hit sexual stuff too early.
No,
Like you
you
have to pace yourself, be real gallant. And the thing with 86-year-old men, by the way, Sam, and you know this, is that they have manners and they
Yes.
know about
They
gallancy
do.
and they
Yeah.
know about pacing themselves and appreciating a woman's
They're on a
company.
pacer. They're on a pace
Right?
taker. What do you
That
think?
is
Don't matter. I like
exactly
a pace-
why I
that
kind of
pace or
went
pace-
up. Mhm.
Yeah, like mature men know how to treat you with respect.
Mhm.
Very good.
You know what? I actually have some follow-up questions to that because on the other show of Lavish, we also had one of our guests from the H.E.R network as well, Deanna, and she does like the single Pringle online dating kind of advice. But I want to ask you guys too, since you guys have such different opinions, it differs here and stuff like that too. But as you guys were talking about like sexual activities and stuff like that, so when would you guys say is the best time to start that? Is like because you know like when it's too soon, then he just
This is a G-rated show, not an X-rated show. They
no.
go
But Joe, we asked these questions
They
too,
could
Deanna
talk-
too, so I'm saying you could ask them.
We're
That's
gonna
them.
give you a PG answer. Like there's an easy way to PG. So for me, right away, whenever it feels right, there's no time limit. So
There's no time limit. Okay.
there's no
Because
time
I
limit.
noticed
It could be
when
first night, it
when
could be, like,
something
3
happens
months.
too like right away, then they just get, I don't know, they just get less interested. They're not
What do you mean they
chasing as
just
much,
weren't
and I'm like,
talking
what is
about
that
they?
about?
Who's they?
Because it's the levels. There's levels to this, Sam. We gotta talk on another level. Like there's levels. You can't like give. Nobody's gonna like buy the popsicles when you have the whole truck. So there's levels to the amount
But I
of
like
for whom
popsicles.
you go. Like
Yeah.
if you have the E series Mercedes Benz guy, and he's saying I'm doing all the right things, and the moment is right, and like everything's fine. If you want to do, it's also not to get too invested in what you don't know about. Like sometimes it's just about animalistic lust when you like somebody, you see them, and you just say, "Yo, I like you." You do what you want to do. Like you do what? That's when you have to put like a more male perspective on and just do like dudes do. If you want it, go at it. But if you want to build something, if you're feeling that person, you're like, I see potential here, you might want to tail it back how much you put forth at first because it is more about the chase and longevity. But it's not always about longevity. Sometimes you look good and I just want to.
Right. And I know like before you guys were just talking about like, how he should treat you, flowers or at the door, this and this and this. My follow-up question to that too is that like I've experienced a lot of guys who are really like, they're kind of like, if they cannot invest, like they'll find the easy way out of it. Like I'm a person who's always like so scared to say like, I'll be like, no, it's okay. I'll pay for, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, I don't know how to say no. I know.
Did I just hear that?
Shame. I know, but
I'll
and I feel like
So
when
get
you
out
say
here.
check and stuff,
How
they're
come you
just
only
like,
go with 86-year-old then? Come on.
no, this is why I was
get
going
out
with
here.
86, but like
At
No.
86, they better know how to pay for dinner.
no, but I'm talking about for people who are
for
younger
dinner.
too. Like if I want to go dating younger, or whatever, that's why I don't go for them because they're just so like, oh, you're not paying. You got it right? Okay, perfect.
No, I think the ground rules need to be there from the time you start the date.
It's
I'm all about that. Like if I'm going out with somebody, I make sure I have my taxi money ready to go just in case. Say you're on your own.
Sue be doing them bad, Samantha. Sue be doing them bad because she'll make sure it's like, oh, pay for the check. 1 second, please. And she's out of there.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, and I don't show back.
You never
Yeah.
And
Or
who-
I was kind of direct. I've had dates from hell and hell and hell. So
Yeah,
I kind of
Let's
learned
talk
over
about.
the.
Let's talk about enough with the guys. You're
No, Joe, I need the advice. I'm just let her finish. Let her
She
finish.
had dates.
looks like Joe got something with
and
Susie.
hell. She said,
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know what's going on. Continue, Sue.
Did-
Continue.
Did I pinch a nerve there, Joe? Are you getting a little
Pushing some buttons.
I gotta
And then-
represent the guys here. I gotta represent the guys here.
Can
So
you write us a letter, Joe? Because I feel like there's
you
some
want to
stuff you need to tell us about.
my letter still, you still never answer my question. You're waiting for Ariana Grande. Come on. All right. And grande in Spanish, you know what it means. All right. So like, look, okay. So that's it. But she said she had dates from hell. Everybody here probably had dates from hell. What is your worst date, period. Sam, start with you.
Never had one.
No, do not start with me, Joe. Please.
Okay, you two big deal.
Sue, let Sue finish. Let Sue finish. She said she already had dates from hell. So, give us, so you said you were learning from them too, though, right? You said, so
Yes.
how did you start being able to just put your boundaries and all that out right at the start? Because it's so hard to for me, it's also hard to break the ice like that. Listen, so now I want this, and this. This has to happen. I feel like it's just, I don't know how to ease into that. So
You just say it.
So well.
You just say it.
Just like that.
You gotta be you know what you want. I've had a date where I've come to the door and you come in a half-ripped t-shirt and you come in jeans and I'm looking fine as hell and you're coming to the door. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen today. Oh, I gotta call. Oh, you know what? My sister's calling. She's stuck somewhere. I gotta go get her. We have my sister and I. We have a system. I'm like, T, I'm going out on a date. Okay, so we give the usual 10-minute call. If she calls in 10 minutes and I tell her, oh, is everything okay? Did you get that tire fixed? That means I'm staying. If she said, oh no, the tire's not fixed. Okay, I'll come get you. That means I'm gone. So
wow, I mean, you're so lucky. My sisters wouldn't even answer the phone. They'd be like, "What do you want?" Okay, goodbye. And I'm like, "Oh, no problem. Is there any way I could go?" I don't know, but that's so good that you guys created that, hidden kind of thing there, so that it's easing in, so that the guy's not getting any clues of oh, she's leaving because.
Yeah, no, the one date that I still remember, he brought his cat with him to the date.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he brought a cat with him to the date and wanted to go to Swiss Chalet.
Are they even allowed cats in Swiss Chalet?
No.
I have something good to say, but I won't say that. Okay, come on.
They're not. So that date
was it one of those dealer thing? He has to be oh, you if my cat likes you, then you know what I mean? That I'm you know what I mean? That kind of it's a deal breaker.
Yeah. And if my cat likes you, then I must. But he didn't. The thing is, he didn't present himself like that when we were talking on the phone. He sounded very intelligent. He sounded very funny. He sounded great. I should have known when he lived with his mom and her 4 cats. There should have been something there.
Well, they got 4 cats.
And he brought his favorite cat, who on the bus.
I guess in some ways it's kind of sweet that the closest person in his life to him, he wanted you to kind of meet.
No, wait. What's wrong with you?
No, because I've seen movies where people are dogs are good judge of character, or
you bring a cat. What's wrong?
Okay, I know. It's probably weird the first time. It's it's not like a child or whatever, so it's different. But
why would you bring a child?
That's crazy.
Why would you even bring a child? She's like a child.
This guy had 5 cats, 1 for every finger.
And he lives with his mom in the basement.
Disgusting. It's gonna come out. I can't.
Right. I can't believe we go from that to cats. Sam, you want to talk about cats? Come on.
So Sam, when you're on the phone, you ask some questions. Ask them lots and lots and lots.
What is an important question? What is an important question to ask the first time?
It's not even about that. It's how, when you're on the phone talking with them, how long are you going to be on the phone? If you can talk for them more than 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and you're laughing, that means there's some kind of a connection there, right? So that means, okay, you seem to be interested. If you're just oh, really?
Nah,
oh, okay.
See, this is where I don't agree with this.
Yeah,
you don't agree?
I'm I'm cutting him off. I can't.
I think this is bad advice. Quite frankly, I think this is bad advice. All of it, just all bad advice. You
would, but that's okay.
Let your sister talk. Let's hear it. He tells it like
you laugh for more than 3 minutes. Dude, I can laugh in 2 seconds when your voice sounds corny. It doesn't take much out of me to laugh. All I can say to you is the questions that you're asking, mainly you have to ask yourself about how you feel, but more so, instead of that, don't settle for less. If you're dating somebody, bring yourself to the table. Know that you have something to offer, and that offer should be valued. Once you know that, it's just okay, why are you wasting my time?
Okay.
There's nothing. If he turns you off in any way, be deuces.
So
you know what I mean? I feel like I'm bringing the turkey to the table. I'm bringing the rice, the table itself, and then the one thing he didn't bring the napkins. He's just there, pulling up with his empty belly, just ready to eat. And I'm
he does not deserve your time.
No,
he does not deserve your time. If he does not come prepared, Like you have to think, like I'm a goddess on a pedestal. Like that's what you have to really like. I'm a goddess
Your
on a pedestal.
Majesty, Your Majesty. Look at her name. Come on, Sam. Look at
You
her
know,
name.
I understand. I feel like it's just when I go back out into the world, because when I on here, it makes so much sense. I'm like, this makes so much sense. But then when I go back out there and they're like, why am I going to invest in somebody if we're not serious yet? Aren't we just easing into this? So why should I try put in 100% yet?
And Sam, sometimes it itches just an itch.
Shouldn't.
Sometimes you just need to scratch it. It
No,
doesn't
but
have
not
to be
even.
all.
It takes time to get to know somebody. So you have to remember to gauge yourself. Like you're not all in. It shouldn't matter if you never talk to this person again. You're only getting to know them. And they should value your time as much as you value their time. Valuing their time does not mean giving them your life. You said you came to the table with rice, chicken, turkey, you got the whole Thanksgiving dinner going on. Nah, boo. You come with a side salad. That's what you need to come on the first day with. I got a side salad. If I lose my $250, hey, whatever. Right? You don't come with like the Mercedes Benz.
I'm always coming 100%. That's why I have such little like left in my heart. I'm like, I just have
she's
to
getting her brother. She's getting a guy here a PlayStation 5. Come on, she promised a PlayStation 5. That's $750.
That's not a lot of money.
Do you even know the guy?
Listen, you have the wrong perspective about it, Joe, too, right? Like if you want to, let me take this back for the women, okay? If you want to spend $750 or whatever the PlayStation 5, because I think it's $499 when I was looking at it, on a man, do it. Because you have to do it with the fact that, oh, this is $700. Like I could have thrown this away so many different other ways. You can't think of it to yourself like I'm losing something. Don't do anything that you want to lose, right? But you have to value yourself. Like one thing that you just said, which it's a confidence builder. You have to build your confidence before you go on these dates. You can't depend on men to build your confidence for you, right?
No, I don't. I mean, maybe it's sounding like that. I don't. Okay, maybe you know what? I'm just gonna shut up because if you guys are telling me what it is, let me just take it.
Like what you said. I just want to be like repeat what you said. What you said is like when I'm here, I'm this. Like I'm a more confident person, and then I kind of get timid. That's fine. You're doing something that most girls do, right? Almost all girls do it at some point in time, right? But build yourself. Do an affirmation in the window. If you've watched Insecure on HBO, she like, yo, you want to get some of this pop pop? You get yourself hyped up before that date so that they know that you go out there already thinking, hey, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Like, do what you got to do. Know that you're worth it. And if he comes with anything less, there is another one out there. Not only is there another one out there, there's a bunch of other ones out there. Like, you can pick, choose. Men are so easy. Like, I feel like... No, let me not say all of that, Joe. Joe's here. Let's do this without Joe.
You're watching.
I can just see Joe's eyes rolling right now. I can just see his eyes going, oh my God.
I'm getting texts to see, just ask the question what their favorite position is. That's it. All right, but
Joe, I feel like that's his
my favorite position is on top.
No,
always on top. I'm on top in everything in life. I'm the top 40 at 40. I'm the top 20 at 20. I'm the top 30 at 30. I'm the top on the network. I'm the top. It ain't get no higher. It's always
hold on.
That's what you got to go out there. It's always going to be the top.
Talisha, let me
ask the answer.
You want to be on the top, right?
I'm always on the top. Not want to be. I'm there.
Shows. This is one of the top shows. Myself, Samantha. Are you going to be down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. every day to get you on the top?
Never down, but I'll be on it.
See?
On the top.
Yeah, it should be on it. All right. Everybody tuning in, you're watching Lavish here on the Barn Burner TV.
We lost our time.
The H.E.R network, ZINGOTV, channel 250, 251, with the ladies. I don't know what I got myself into here. Majesty, Suzette there, Talisha, and Samantha Walters. Miss Candy Cane, by the way, did you watch her last night? Candy Cane, first of all. All right. You wanted to talk about Ariana Grande, by the way.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So she has come out with 2 new songs, I feel like, within this month. I'm not sure if you guys heard it. You guys heard Positions and the next one, 34.
Positions? We just talked about it.
No. She has a song called Positions.
Positions. Yeah.
Okay,
and like she's in the White House.
Get her on the camera here. Ask her what her favorite position is. Every guy wants to know.
Ain't nobody giving you Sue business. I'm little sis right now. I gotta block that. I'm gonna be the duck right now. Like, gotta come up out of my sister business.
With age comes creativity. I'll leave it like that.
Mm.
All right, that's very good,
I
actually.
need to hear all of that.
Have you heard? Have
I
you,
really wanted you not to answer. There's too much.
You know I was gonna answer. You
have
could
you
just say
heard?
All
very
right, let's
creative.
go back to Samantha about Ariana Grande. I want to hear her songs.
Have you heard? Have you heard the songs that she's talking about? Three new songs. Sue, have you heard the songs?
I've heard
Which song?
Positions.
And did you hear the 34 plus 35?
Yeah,
Is that what
I
you
Wait a
heard
minute,
that
Sam,
one yesterday.
Sam, what's 34 plus 35?
You know, to be honest, I'm not really good at math. So when I first seen it, I didn't know. It didn't click for
Yeah.
me. So I'm like, oh, like
Samantha, I'm with you there. I didn't understand that. I'm like, so what's so big of those two numbers? And then they're like,
yeah.
When
So
Joe
then
said
do you
it in
think
the
that she
beginning,
really?
I started counting.
She's like, really?
So then do you think that she put those kind of numbers there to keep it appropriate? Because you know, she does have a younger fan base too there. So I'm like, is
Right.
it like, but then after hearing the song, I'm like, ooh, you know, nothing
That's
was
not a
beeped
younger
out.
fan base. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so maybe she did that for that. But I was like, oh my
I
goodness,
still
like,
want to know what 34 plus 35 is, Sam.
do you want me to say it on air? I know Fox News might be tuning in, so I don't really want to.
Fox News. We're not Fox News. We're Single TV, channel 250.
I know, Joe, but you never know. I've seen the meetings.
All right,
Anyways,
just because you failed math, go ahead.
so obviously 34 plus 35 equals 69.
No,
What?
I
I
thought
can't hear that.
I'm sorry. I'm clapping. I'm like, good. Don't let him like ow you down in here. Stick to
Right?
your guns. Don't say it. Like, you know what's good?
She's learning. Before she used to be, she's learning. That's why I'm doing it. She's learning. All right. What's the number you said again?
Pardon?
What? Pardon.
Continue.
Yeah.
I like
Keep
it.
going.
Go ahead.
No. So definitely, I just wanted to kind of get your opinions on the song. I feel like this is kind of like, it kind of reminds me of Miley Cyrus's transition. I don't know if you guys remember her from like Disney Channel,
Yeah.
and then boom, came out,
Yeah.
you know, Wrecking Ball 2, that with all the, you know what I mean? Everything like that. So do you guys feel like this is like Ariana Grande's transition, or was she always kind of like this? Because she's been on Disney Channel too, and she's been like this cute, you know, like kind of like personality there too. So for her transition to be going into more sexuality based, like, what do you guys think of this? Like, how do you guys feel about this? Like, did you guys like the songs?
I like the song. I always thought that Ariana Grande, from when she was kind of in her last albums, she was getting a little bit more she's more into herself. She's realizing who she is, and I feel like she had more control in her style of music. So she's being able to control what she sings. And for her to sing it now, she's like, yeah, I'm a woman. I can. Why is it okay for the men to always say that and they laugh like? No, she's saying this is hot. This is good. This is what I do. This is me doing what I do. And Disney is far away. Disney. She's done with Disney. And just like Miley Cyrus with Hannah Montana. That was someone's, by the way, on the phone's favorite TV show that you said drive me crazy. Yeah. Not to say any names. But
I know. And
I like Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
You hated Hannah Montana?
Yeah, I never liked.
Were you more of a That's So Raven type of fan?
Remember, I'm more of an. I didn't get that generation gap.
Like,
I was more in Living Color, Samantha, Bewitched. Like, I was a little bit more older at that time, so I didn't really like, not Leave It to Beaver, because that was really corny even for me.
So as for Ariana Grande and this thing, I just feel like this album, I've only listened to about 5 songs off the album so far. I love most of them. I think it's a really good ode to, her womanhood and stepping into it, and the transition of all her relationships past. I feel like part of her is saying, like, I'm a female, like, I am a woman. I have sexual desires and needs of everything the same way every other man out there has been talking about for eons and is never questioned about it. From Dangerous Woman, she started getting a little bit more risque though. Like, and I really was like, okay, she ready now. She coming out, because that song was on point. And then Positions came out, and I can't stop banging that song. That's my jam right now. I ain't even gonna lie. That's my song.
What she said? she can't stop banging the song of Positions.
I knew he
Oh
was
my-
going to pick
is
up
that all
on
you
that.
heard?
I
I need to throw
knew that
cold
was
water
happening.
on Joe. Where the cold water at?
Cold
Where the
water?
water
Where's the
cooler?
spray bottle? We need the spray
Where's our
bottle like I
producer?
used to do
Wait,
my
hold on,
son.
Sam. I'm going to do something. Where's our producer? Our producer, in a couple minutes, put up the picture of you know who, because I need their advice how to propose to my fiance. I'm gonna. I
Mhm.
told this to Sue. I told her I'm gonna do it New Year's Eve, but then she talked me out of doing it New Year's Eve. She talked me out of doing it New Year's Eve. What?
Joe,
Hmm.
if you
Does
want to
she
do a
just know about it
proposal,
now?
the proposal should always be about who the woman is that you're proposing to, not what you
And
want to
how big
do,
the ring
who she
is?
is.
Well,
ring-
he was
I want to hear-
trying to get creative though, because she's like a wrestler or whatever there, and then he was trying to propose. Was it trying to have the wedding in the ring?
Look at her!
or-
Look at her! Look at her! That's God's greatest
Aw.
creation. God's greatest creation, and I got her. All right, that's it. What do you have to say? Look at Sue. She's in awe. Everybody's in awe. Everybody's in awe.
Joe, did you hit her over the head and she
No.
has amnesia?
No, even if she does, let the amnesia go on for 86 years. Okay, come on, look at that.
Okay, so for looking at her, you need to go big and bold. You need to go big. Because
Listen,
she looks like the
we're
type
not
of
gonna
diva.
not gonna talk about my body parts. All right, come on. Okay,
I think you should go intimate and quiet and family bound.
that's what I want
Lots
to
of
go. But
candles
And
light.
I'm the opposite. I say with a girl like her, she likes the light. She like a flash mob or where
No. That's you need to take her hand. You need to take her hand and look in her eyes and
Joe's
say,
a hopeless romantic.
be quiet. Don't tell anybody that. Come on.
Joe,
Come
they
on.
can hear
Well,
it.
not
They
with
can
all
hear
these
it from your tone.
position talk.
You need to hold her hand. You need to, you know,
need-
like
look. If you're good, I'm gonna tell everybody who's watching, all the guys. If you have a lady that you're going to sort of propose to, you need to hold her hand. What are you going to hold her hair and say, "Hey, take this ring"? Come on.
Ooh, I like that idea. Hold on.
Yeah, I know you would like that idea. I know. Look at that. That is
How's that one gonna work?
creation. And you know what? Samantha said she's going to attend the when I pop the questions. Do you guys want to attend? I need the more the merrier. Look at her. God's greatest creation. Mandy,
Joe, are you sure she's gonna say yes?
she already has. I gave the ring already. She already has. She got injured this past Monday, or else she was supposed to be here yesterday.
show
And
them the case, Joe. Show them the case
Case.
Where did the case come from?
There's an empty ring case.
for the ring.
So why are we
It
talking
better
about
say
a proposal if
Tiffany.
you
That's how
can?
he's been
Or-
showing it. Is that actual case? Like,
Yes, it is.
Where's the case?
First of all, hold on. First of all, thank you, producer. Thank you for putting it up. Thank you, Teresa. I got the case. I got the ring. I wanted to do this New Year's Eve. Your sister talked me out of it. All right. So now, me being Jewish,
Sue.
what's the best thing? I'm gonna do it on Christmas Eve. Me being Jewish, who cares, right? I'm gonna do it on Christmas Eve. That she'll remember it. You know.
Joe, you might as well do it on New Year's Day Eve then at midnight. If you're gonna do it Christmas, do it on New Year's Eve. There's a big party.
I wanted
You pull
to
her
do it
aside.
on New Year's Eve. You talked me out of it.
Okay, because you didn't show me who she was. Do it and make sure there's firecrackers and like
Do it
lights and
fast.
things
Like,
going
I'm
off.
sorry.
and-
Do you see what she looks like? You need to do it now.
That's correct. Your sister is
No
amazing.
wait.
That's correct. So look, I'm gonna do it now. Look, I'm gonna do it right here in front of 3 ladies. Okay? Are you
Where's
happy?
the ring? Where's the ring?
She's
Yeah, I
got
don't
the
see
ring.
anything shining
She
in my
was
eye.
supposed
Where's
to-
the box? Where's the box that came in?
She's got the.
Is it?
Hold on.
is
show
it
the
part-
box again,
is-
Joe. Show the box.
Here's the truth. Okay?
Is it from Tiffany or Cartier? Which one?
It's from Michael
Yay.
Kors. It's from Michael Kors. Now
Oh,
look,
it's not Birkin?
what's this Birkin? Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hermes?
Listen,
Hermes. House of
people
Hermes.
jewels. Come on. All right.
People's Jewelers.
Yeah, people.
Oh my.
But
At
listen,
least you could have gotten it from Vera
Cartier.
Wang.
cool,
Cartier.
cool.
VVS.
Cartier.
No.
G class.
I'll tell you what.
Diamond cut.
It's not from the dollar store. It's not from Swarovski. It's not from People's Jewelers. It may be from Spence Diamonds. Okay, That's all I'm saying. Now,
Where's the box?
the box. The box is nice. The box. Never mind. All right. So, like, look, I'm telling you, she has the ring. I already did it. We were going to come on here on Tuesday, yesterday, and Sam knows this. Sam could vouch. But she got injured on Monday in the wrestling ring. She separated her shoulder. She separated her shoulder. Yeah, separated her shoulder. And since we have COVID and all that, she can't come to Canada and all that. So we have to wait. We have to wait. But I am gonna do it on here because that, honestly, ladies, that is God's greatest creation. That's her nickname, and that's what God's greatest creation. And Talicia, what do you think her real name is? Well, I'm not gonna give away her real name. Come on, everybody there, but Mandy Rose. Actually, it's Amanda. Okay. What do you think of Amanda? Go ahead.
I think that you need to act quickly. That's what I think.
She needs to look at that. Look at the mustache. She needs to act quickly. I agree. She needs to act quickly. She needs to act quickly. Give me another.
I think you should be doing it on this show. You should ask Samantha and be like, "Can we get her on here like today? Now, can we call her?"
I wanted to get her on Tuesday, but she got a separated shoulder. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but that's only one hand.
But this is virtual too, Joe. I feel like if she has a separated shoulder, it's not like her sling
or can't do it on virtual. I can't even give. You're gonna propose to a lady. You should kiss her, right? But no, you're gonna kiss a screen.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome to COVID. It's
no.
Nah.
If you're gonna propose, and she's gonna live with you for 86 years. Okay. There's no
giving her a time frame.
Yeah, because
a vaccine developed is 95%.
I checked her T, the line 150. She's a wrestler making $350,000 a year. That's
American.
Maybe you should wait.
That's American.
Maybe you should wait.
American. And
350,000.
Yeah, but American.
Maybe you should wait. Yeah.
No, maybe you should wait. What's wrong with you guys? 300.
That line person need a couple more zeros. I got more zeros than that.
You're right. I agree. She just signed a contract with Nike. Good. So that's it. All right, Sam, go ahead. Enough talking about my love life there. I can tell you what's her favorite position. You want to know? Never mind. All right. So, Sam, go ahead. Well, all right.
Would your fiance like your mouth?
Beyonce, come on. Beyonce put a ring on it first of all. Now, here's another question. Here's one more, the final question, all right?
We got another
final question. And this one comes from Christian. Maybe it's Sam's boyfriend. Who knows? All right. What do you ladies want for Christmas? It's that silent. That silent. Come on.
You guys don't. I thought you guys were talking about PS5 earlier. Is that not what you guys want?
That's a stocking stuffer.
I want to. Yeah, I want a worldwide, like around the world in 80 days trip. That is safe.
That is safe.
Like I need to travel. Yeah, like I need to travel. So that's what I want.
That can happen in 2080 once the vaccine is all cure and everything like that. Not gonna happen.
Did you say 2080?
Yes. Because look at Donald Trump. I spoke to Mr.
I can't
Orange.
take you, Joe. I can't take you.
I spoke to Mr. Orange. By the way, Talicia, you don't know this. Don't I speak to Mr. Orange, Sam? I spoke to Mr. Orange, and he has nominated me. We got 5 minutes, we go longer. He has nominated me the president of the provinces of Canada.
The president of the provinces of Canada.
Yes. So he says, there's nobody should be called prime minister. If you're going to look at what are you waiting for? The president of the provinces of Canada. That's me. Now, by the way,
sounds like something Mr. Orange would say.
Mr. Orange, inside information on Mr. Orange, he likes 34 plus 35 also. That's all I know. And also, he says he's going to move to Halifax and build a wall against the United States. What do you think?
I don't believe that. I believe that he likes 34 plus 45, because I'm pretty sure that's how much taxes he paid last year.
All right, and Sue?
I can't even answer that question. It's just for me for Christmas. I'm going back to my Christmas gift, so I can put it out there. for Christmas, I would just like a mad shopping spree to be left in a mall for about 5 hours with a black card that I don't have to pay for.
Hold on. Here,
Wow, you guys are so bougie with your Christmas
I
gifts.
know,
All I
I
wanted was
know.
an aloe vera plant that I was telling Joe.
What?
I'm like,
What?
This is what I say about you
I
need some like
literally just wanted
affirmations in the
aloe vera
window, girl.
Yeah.
You need some here we go. I got one right here for you.
I
aloe
know,
vera.
right? She's got a couple.
No, look,
Yes,
Joe, this is what I was talking about. They literally, and like the stuff inside of it is so good for your skin.
All right,
So good for
Felicia,
everything.
give me it for. I'll give you a toonie. Let me get it for her for.
we got you covered.
Talking about it all the time.
Yeah, we got you. We got
I'm a
you.
UPS it to you, Joe, and you send it to Sam because that's the easiest gift off our list.
No, I'm a cheapskate. So
Aloe
send it
vera
to
plant?
Sam anyways. Not UPS. Send it to Sam. I don't have to waste the UPS there. All right, fine. We got 3 minutes left here on Lavish here. Tell everybody about your show again, when it's playing, and what can they expect this weekend. Go ahead. Let's Majesty. Go ahead.
So it's Tell It Like It Is. It's Sunday night at 10 o'clock. I can't tell you what this week's all about because my sister won't tell me. She just says it's lovey-dovey. So I'll
It's
make
always a
sure
surprise.
I drink some nice warm tea, probably a special tea to start my evening so I can be calm and cool for it.
By
Yeah,
the
this
way,
week's
Sue-
show is gonna be great.
Sue, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
get you some Terramana, the rocks tequila, to drink it. Okay, so that's it. All right, go ahead, Talicia. Go ahead.
It's gonna be super special this weekend. You're gonna get to see Sue have her first live reaction to a letter, unrehearsed. So there's bound to be bumps and bumbles and boiling over. But it's a super romantic letter this week about dating and life and romance in Toronto within this time of coronavirus. And it's a funny story that ends off really sweet. So I hope you guys tune in. And thanks, Sam, for having us.
Yes,
Thank
and
you
how
for
can we get
having
a
us.
hold
I love this. Was fun. I like it, especially when
I
we get to
loved
Bach
it.
show. It's
I
better.
loved it. Yes,
We'll
I
come
loved
back.
having you guys
Hold
on.
on.
How can we get a hold of you guys, though? What are your
Sam, no.
Instagrams or
wait,
social medias?
She said she likes to bash Joe. Go ahead. Give me your best bash, Sue. Give me your.
Oh no! See, I'm a woman of fine refine. I don't need to do that.
Yeah,
It's just you're
Too
already
classy
on.
for that,
You're
Joe.
already ready.
that's a lie.
You're
That's a
doing
no.
it
Wait.
already.
You come on nationwide TV, international TV, and you just lied to the people. You're no better than.
Never.
Look at what I just did
Never.
to you. Hello, case reaction. I didn't need to do anything, and you're already going off.
See it,
Enough said.
Samantha? That's how you deal with men.
Wow,
That's what you do
I
right
love this.
there.
I should have brought my notebook and pen right now. I'm like, I should be taking notes of how to deal with Joe after from Monday to Wednesday. Oh
Girl,
my goodness.
I'm a
You
pray
guys
for
are gonna
you.
have to come back up.
Dealing with him all the time. I'm a pray for you.
Yeah.
She is trouble.
Listen, what's your best advice? Since we got 1 minute left, we'll go a little bit longer. What's your best advice? How I should propose to the best lady?
Didn't they tell you to go all out, Joe? Oh wait, no, you guys told him to wait because of the money issue, or
We were kind of both.
I said do it now. Like she's gonna run soon, so you got to get that in fast.
She's
Like,
not
you
gonna
might not
run.
be there for a
There's no
long
way
time.
she's
Just
gonna run.
because you put a ring on the finger doesn't mean she's going to stay until she legally says I do and signs that paper. Then
Yeah, she did say
Get
I
a
do.
prenup.
And she said, yeah, and she sounds like a bride. She looks like a bridezilla. So good luck with that.
A bride.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you said that, Sue. She looks gorgeous. Just get a prenup.
See, she's gonna make me cry now. She called my future wife a bridezilla.
You
all
never
brides
know.
start out. All brides start out really nice, and then all of a sudden, it just goes out.
don't
So
get
you have
insecure,
to
Joe.
wait,
If you
wait,
love her,
what
if
we
you love
just
her, it wouldn't
learned-
matter what
Hold
anyone
on, Sam.
says, right?
What we just learned.
See, that's
See,
it,
taking
Sam.
notes, taking notes.
Yeah.
It starts off really nice, and at the end, there's a big bang there, right?
You know
Yeah.
what, Joe? Ain't nobody gonna let you bamboozle them
I
into answering your
agree.
questions like that.
All right, Sam, go ahead. Close it out there.
No, so I just before you guys close off, what are your social media? So where can people send these? Can we send DMs on Instagram, or do you guys have like something where we can like follow?
We have Twitter, Instagram. We're I'm Sue Blue Magic, Twitter, Instagram, and T. What's your handle?
I'm TaliciaW58@gmail.com.
Right. So
And I'm
anybody,
working
whether
on the Twitter
anonymous or
thing.
anything like that, can just send in whatever
Yeah.
they want. So you guys
Yeah,
heard it
and we're
here
hoping
first
for
here,
more men.
Yeah,
We're
we want
hoping for more
guys.
males.
We would
Yeah,
love guys
because
to write into us. We would love that. We'd love to get
Do you
that.
hear that, Joe? Do you hear that, Joe?
I'm
Joe,
not
we're
gonna
gonna have
write
to
in.
write
I'm
some
not
letters. You're gonna
writing
have to write
in.
some letters over.
For me to write in, they gotta pay me. They gotta pay me
Sam,
to write in.
Sam, you have to come on one day so we can hear your opinion because I feel like you're the softer side to the two of us.
A softer
Yeah,
side,
I
you know,
think
the
so.
middle,
Yeah, I think you're the
You might
middle
be
of
right.
us both. Yeah, I
The
So
agree.
middle.
we'll
Oh
sandwich
my-
you. We'll have a girl
Yeah.
sandwich and be like, let's dissect these men. Oh, sorry, the letters.
Definitely. And I'll probably come on with all my problems too and be like, all right, guys, lay it out on the table. Here it
You ain't
is.
got,
Advice
you
on
ain't got no
this, and
problems.
this. Give it
Yeah.
to me
You ain't
straight.
got no problems. They got
No, I
problems. You ain't
love
got no
that.
problems.
So
I love
we've been
that. I loved
watching-
having you guys on. I feel like in my life, I don't have a lot of people who are very honest. Everyone's always trying to be, it's okay, don't worry. No, he'll come around. And then I'm here looking
No.
dumb, just here like, oh, well, you know, just getting hurt, getting heartbroken
Yeah.
24/7. So definitely
Yeah.
going to take your advice today. Not invest 100% with somebody I just met, you know, got to give a little.
Right.
So if I lose the 250,
3%.
it doesn't matter, right? Okay. Definitely going to give this advice to my friends too. Send this video around too. So thank you guys so much for that.
Salad.
Thanks for helping out Joe with his you know, needs there too. I know he's a handful, but gotta love
We
him.
would need another
And-
session. We need another hour, a couple of hours just to work on that.
A couple of hours to work on that for sure. And
Thank
yeah,
you for
everyone
having
can
us.
get a hold of me at
Thank you for
Samantha
having us.
_media as well. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And then you guys said, when is your show again? One more time?
Sunday nights at 10 o'clock.
Sunday
10
nights
o'clock,
at
yep.
10 o'clock. Perfect. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a good night. You guys are watching it here first on Lavish. Bye, everyone.